Hello, young lords, learners. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my class. I am going to talk about a very interesting topic today that most of the learners, students, viewers ask me about. Most of the learners, students and viewers ask me, sir, how can we become fluent in communication in English? Therefore, I am going to talk about becoming fluent in communication in English. Fluent communication in English is a thing every learner, every student aspires for. They want that their communication in English should be fluent, better and impressive. Therefore, I would like to discuss some of the tips to be fluent and flowing in English communication. I shall discuss problem and then I shall give solution to the problem. The first problem that most of the learners face is hesitation and fear in speaking English. In response to this, I would like to suggest students, learners, that in the beginning, every person feels hesitation and fear in speaking English. It is not new that a learner or a student has hesitation and fear and stage fright in speaking English. The solution to this problem is that a student should practice speaking English every day. First of all, he should dare to speak English. In the beginning, they should speak maximum words and minimum words from the local language, the language they are habituated to speak, like Hindi, Urdu, Maghi, Bhojpuri, Maithili, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, etc. Maximum words in English and minimum words in the local dialects, in the local language. Slowly and slowly, learners and students should minimize words in local language and they should speak entirely in English. If students practice this rigorously, continuously, without break, I am oversure, I give guarantee that students will have better communication in English slowly and slowly. The second important thing that students and learners say about their problem in speaking English is that they have no English speaking environment in their locality, town, schools, colleges and universities. In response to this question and problem, I would like to say that learners, students should create their own environment of English in home. Now a question arises, how can they create such environment in homes? They can create such environment. They should practice speaking English to themselves. If there is no listener, no audience, no parents to understand English, students should practice speaking English in their minds. Let their minds be the audience, the listeners, and the person himself be the speaker. If the students or learners practice speaking English daily, at least for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 25 minutes, I give guarantee that students will become fluent and flowing in English language. This is the recipe that most of the trainers of English, both native speakers and foreign speakers, including Indian teachers, recommend. I also advise the learners to practice this thing in their homes, creating English speaking environment around them. The next problem that the learners face is lack of vocabulary, lack of word powers. In response to this problem, I would like to say that problem concerning vocabulary is faced by every foreign learner, foreign student. A student has little vocabulary of English with them. But a student should learn 5 to 10 words, new words every day. They should look up the dictionary. They should learn the correct pronunciation of the words. Then they should know the parts of a speech of the words. Then they should use the words, use one word into 5-6 sentences continuously. If they continue to use these words for 2-3 days regularly and daily, I am sure they will learn the vocabulary. Their vocabulary will grow richer and richer and richer, slowly and slowly. Thus, they can overcome this problem, the problem of vocabulary. The next concern that the students raise is concerning making of sentences in English, framing sentences in English. In response to this problem, I would like to suggest that students should try to frame or make simple sentences containing subject plus verb plus other words. If students use subject and they uses or use verbs in agreement with the subject with followed by other words, they will make beautiful sentences. And practice of making subject plus verb plus other words type sentences, they will be able to make more and more sentences frequently. Thus, they will overcome the problem of making sentences or framing sentences frequently in English. Other problem that the students face is thinking something in Hindi. I would like to suggest that if students think in Hindi and then they translate it into English and say and utter the sentences, then much gap takes place between the process. Therefore, I would recommend that a student should begin thinking in English itself. Do not think in Hindi and then translate that into English, because this process takes a lot of time. If the students think in English and speak English, they will become more fluent, more flowing in English. These are some of the recipes, these are some of the methods, these are some of the ways. Practicing them, they can be fluent in speaking English. Moreover, I would like to suggest that students must practice 4 skills. These 4 skills are LSRW. L stands for listening. Listen English every day, both native speakers and speakers of their own country. Then S stands for speaking. Speak English from 10 to 15 minutes every day. Then R means reading. Read English, even 1 paragraph, 1 page every day, repeatedly. It will improve their communication in English. And last but not least is W stands for writing. Write English, 1 paragraph, 1 page every day. Practice of all these skills will make learners, students fluent in English. Remember, listening and reading. By listening and reading, we have consumption. By speaking and writing, we have creation. So all the 4 skills, LSRW, are interrelated. I think if students practice it, they will be fluent in English. Thanks a lot.